Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Fish Market Academy, where we teach how to fish for gains. So recently we moved into a new studio, and that's why I've been inactive in the past week, but we're going to be publishing more content moving forward, so look out for that. And in today's video, we'll be talking about Reactor Money, which is the Omni Booster for Terra. So if you found this video useful, do remember to like and subscribe, and let's get started. So as usual, nothing I say is financial advice. This is purely for educational purposes. And for those who are new to Terra ecosystem and you're wondering how to bridge over, I have included these links in the description below, and you can use them to bridge over to Terra because that's where Reactor protocol will be at. So what is Reactor? Reactor is basically an optimized yield platform built to boost rewards on Terra with a simple and easy to use interface. So the idea is to help increase the liquidity of Terra protocols by maximizing the benefit of the VE model. More on that in a second. So Reactor mainly focuses on integrating with Astroport and Anchor at the moment, while they may continue to expand their support to more Terra protocols that have VE model in the near future. Now let's move on to the RCT airdrop. So there will be an airdrop of 500,000 RCT to Astroport stakers, Astroport B Luna Luna LP, and then ANC stakers. Airdrop recipients will be able to claim their RCT tokens on 8th of May after phase 2, and you can actually check how many RCT tokens you can claim on their website right now. Any unclaimed tokens will be returned to the Reactor treasury, so do remember to claim your tokens within 1 month. Okay, so in terms of the launch phase, the phase 1 starts with LBP, and that stands for Liquidity Bootstrapping Pool. So in this phase, users can swap UST for RCT and vice versa at any time from day 1 to 3. So if you're watching this video, there's probably only 1 or 2 days left, so you might want to act quick. And any UST deposited into the pool will be converted into RCT and distributed directly. So you will immediately have access to your RCT. And 70% of the funds from the LBP will be used to purchase VE tokens such as VE ASTRO or VE ANC, but ANC is not out yet, so it's just mainly going to be ASTRO, while 30% will be sent to RCT UST pool on Astroport. So in the second phase, which is called Convert Drop, it will last from 1st May to 7th May, so it's about 1 week, and users can convert your ASTRO or X-ASTRO into V-ASTRO, and for ANC holders, it can be converted into RE-ANC, but take note there is no utility for RE-ANC because there's no stick version of ANC, there's no X-ANC, so it's just going to be as ANC for the time being until an X version of ANC comes out. The staking period, or more like the locking period, will be between 0 to 12 months, and you can earn early stage convert rewards, and you can earn more depending on how long you lock it up for. So the longer you lock up, the more RCT rewards you are given. So in the first 5 days, users can deposit and withdraw any amount of their tokens, but on day 6, only up to 50%, and on day 7, it will be 50% to 0% linearly. ASTRO and ANC can only be withdrawn once during the whole convert drop period, and all ASTRO and ANC deposited in the Reactor will be locked up forever. So just to reiterate, in the first 5 days, you can withdraw any amount, but you can only withdraw once. So this is unlike previous lock drops where you can withdraw any amount and you can withdraw as many times as you want, all the way until day 6 where you can only withdraw once. In Reactor's case, you can only withdraw once during the entire week. So just be very careful on how much you want to withdraw, because if you do like a test withdraw, then that's it, you cannot withdraw anymore already. So withdraw as much as you want for that one withdrawal that you have. And in terms of the rewards that you get between 0 to 12 months, you get 1x for 0 months, and you get 16 times the reward if you lock up for 12 months. And that can be very enticing if you are really bullish on the RCT as well as the ASTRO token. So you don't mind locking up your ASTRO tokens for 12 months in the form of RE ASTRO. Just to repeat again, if you deposit your ASTRO, you will not be getting back any ASTRO. It's locked up forever, and you'll be getting back RE ASTRO in exchange. And if you lock for 12 months, at the end of 12 months, you get back RE ASTRO, but you will be getting additional RE ASTRO because it will be like a stake version of ASTRO. So you will still continue to accrue fees, and at the end of the 12 months, when you get back your RE ASTRO, you should be getting more quantity than what you deposit in, because it will be, they will help you to accrue value by staking it and give you back the amount that is as if it's being staked. So you're not losing out on staking rewards for depositing into this convert drop. So like I said, if you are very bullish on RCT and ASTRO itself, then 12 months will be the best option for you. So one thing to take note is that your RCT rewards in the convert drop will not be given all immediately. It'll be distributed 8 times every 3 weeks through the VL RCT vault. So even if you deposit for 0 months lock drop, you will only get your RCT over a period of 8 times 3 weeks, which is basically 6 months. So just something to take note. So this helps to prevent immediate dumping pressure that we see often for lock drops. Right? You won't see like day one, everybody just keeps selling their lock drop amount. This is how they stagger it. So the first round reward will be distributed immediately at the end of phase 2. But like I said, this first round reward will only be 1 out of 8 times that you'll be getting over the span of the entire 6 months. So timeline summary, again, there will be 3 days for the RCT USD LBP and then 7 days for the convert drop. And then after that, it will be the protocol will go live and it will be mainnet already. So in terms of RCT tokenomics, there is 100 million RCT available and the TGE will be 8th of May. In terms of vesting schedule, the investors will have a 1-year cliff vested over 2 years, and 50% of this is reserved for future investors. So actually, it's only 3% of this is actually being invested. The remaining 3%, which is 50% over here, is reserved for future investors. So this one is not going to be entering circulating supply from my understanding. And 10%, which is treasury, will be vested over 1 year and is used for future incentive to incentivize more liquidity into the Reactor platform. And for the team, it's only 10%, which is really very low, and that's very good. And it's a 1-year cliff invested over 2 years. So it's similar to investors. And this is one of the better tokenomics I've seen. It's really very friendly for the public. So public won't really need to be too worried about dumping pressure because it's not too bad. So in terms of how much is sort of like the insider, it's about 26% maximum. But like I said, if there aren't additional investors and they don't anyhow touch the treasury or use the treasury, it's actually only 13% is insider, which is pretty good. So there is potentially a lot less dumping pressure compared to other protocols. And then you have airdrop at 0.5%, with the vast majority of it being farming rewards, which is 65%. And it's going to be over the span of 4 years, which is a pretty decent time frame. And then the last but not least is the Big Bang event, which is basically this phase 1, phase 2 event that we just mentioned. And all of this money or RCT raised during the Big Bang event will be used to provide the initial ASTRO and ENC needed for their vaults, and they will be locked forever to provide the boosted rewards. For the UST that they raised in phase 1, which is the LBP happening right now, will be used to basically buy up ASTRO and ANC. In terms of the RCT utility, it's the governance token of Reactor, and it can be used to stake into VL RCT to participate in governance for Reactor. In terms of fees, 10% to RE ASTRO stakers and is given as ASTRO rewards, and then 5% to RCT lockers given as RE ASTRO. VL RCT holders can receive extra incentives, which comes from platform built into the Bribe marketplace after they delegate the voting weight to Reactor after each of the voting process. So you can think of RCT as basically a proxy to the ASTRO tokens, because basically RCT will be holding a lot of ASTRO or VX ASTRO, and protocols will basically buy up RCT to use their proxy voting power to vote for their own liquidity pools indirectly by bribing people to actually vote for their pool. So here's a quick demonstration. You can go to their website, which is bigbang.reactor.money. Then click on active phase, and then you'll go into this page. And if you scroll down over here, you can now swap your UST into RCT. So just make sure that you're on the right website and that you are okay with the rate. And again, this is not financial advice, so you should only swap what you are willing to lose. So hope you guys found this video useful, and do remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!
Baby fish, do 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 do, baby fish, do do